They said I stole from my own family. And the worst part? I believed them. Until the prison door slammed shut behind me. The day everything fell apart started like any other. I walked into the house I grew up in, smiling, holding a small gift for my father. It was his birthday. But the moment I stepped inside, the air felt wrong, cold, heavy, like everyone had been waiting for something. My stepmother's eyes locked onto me, sharp and accusing. My younger stepsister stood behind her, fake tears already forming. "Call the police," my stepmother said quietly. She finally did it. I laughed at first. Did what? But then my father walked in, holding an empty safe box. His hands were shaking. "The company funds are gone," he said. "And the only one who had access was you." My heart dropped. "No, that's not possible. I didn't." "Stop lying," my stepsister screamed. "I saw you near the office last night." I tried to explain. I begged them to check the cameras, to look deeper, but no one listened. The police came. The neighbors watched. And just like that, I was taken away in handcuffs, labeled a thief by the very people I loved. Prison doesn't break you all at once. It chips away at you slowly. Every day, I replayed that moment, trying to understand how my own family could turn on me so easily. Letters I sent were never answered. Visits never came. It was like I had never existed to them. 3 years later, I walked out with nothing but a small bag and a heart full of scars. I thought my life was over. I was wrong. Outside the prison gates, a black car waited. I assumed it was for someone else until a man stepped out, tall, calm, dressed in a perfectly tailored suit. His presence alone made the air feel different. "Miss Carter?" he asked. I nodded, confused. "I'm Daniel Hayes," he said. "CEO of Hayes Group. I believe you owe me a favor." I frowned. "I think you have the wrong person." "No," he said, his eyes steady. 3 years ago, you helped a stranger on a rainy night. You gave him your umbrella and your last $20 for a cab. That stranger was me. I barely remembered it. It had meant nothing to me at the time. It meant everything to me," he continued. "And now, I'd like to return the favor. Marry me." I blinked. "What?" "It's a contract marriage," he explained calmly. 1 year. In return, I'll give you a new identity, financial security, and the resources to uncover the truth about what happened to you." My heart raced. It sounded insane. But I had nothing left. No family. No future. Only questions. "Okay," I said quietly. "I'll do it." Becoming Mrs. Hayes changed everything overnight. The same people who once looked down on me now whispered my name with curiosity. I had access to power, information, and finally, the truth. With Daniel's help, we reopened the investigation. Security footage that had mysteriously disappeared was recovered. Bank transfers were traced. And the truth hit harder than any prison sentence ever could. It was my stepsister. She had stolen the money, and my stepmother had helped cover it up. They framed me to protect their own image, and to push me out of the family for good. The day I returned home wasn't quiet. I walked through the front door wearing confidence instead of shame. My stepmother froze. My stepsister turned pale. "You," she whispered. "Yes," I said calmly. "Me." My father stepped forward, guilt written all over his face. "We thought." "You didn't think." I cut him off. "You chose to believe a lie because it was easier than trusting me." The evidence was laid out in front of them. Every lie. Every betrayal. My stepsister broke down first. "I was scared," she cried. "I didn't mean for it to go that far." I looked at her, feeling nothing. But it did. The police came again, but this time not for me. As they were taken away, my stepmother screamed, blaming everyone but herself. My father stood there, silent, broken by the truth he had ignored. "I'm sorry," he said softly. I paused at the door. "So am I," I replied. Forever believing this was a family. I walked away, not as a victim, but as someone who had survived, learned, and rebuilt herself from nothing. Later that night, Daniel found me standing by the window. "Do you regret it?" he asked. "Marrying me?" I smiled faintly. "No. It gave me my life back." He looked at me for a moment. "Good," he said. "Because this marriage doesn't have to end as a contract." For the first time in years, my heart felt something other than pain. Sometimes, the people who break you are the ones closest to you. but healing. That comes from finding the strength to stand again, even when you're completely alone.